Hello! Welcome back to another Burnt Toaster video. Today we're playing on Forever 50s, A World by Antlands, which you can download from the Sims 3 Exchange. Right now we're editing the same base game house I edited in the last video. And we're just making a modification to it and flipping the garage on the left side and completely changing it around. It doesn't look anything like the original, and that's okay, as I just used the original as a base. I based this off of a real house in real life. A house I drive by frequently on the highway, and it has these circular windows for the garage windows. And I just thought that looked rad, so I took that idea and used it on this house. So that's why this house has circular windows for the garage windows. So, another feature added on this house is a 3-tiered garden bed out in front. I really just felt like that added some depth to the house, and really gave it a very polished landscape look. So, it snowed today in Missouri, the sheep-me state, so that was fun. I absolutely love snow. I'm so sad it's gone. Now it's all sunny. I wish I could I want to move to like Colorado or North Carolina. It's just that they don't have a union there. Like a strong carpenter union like we have in Missouri, so still deciding. I mean, I just really want to move somewhere else because I don't like this state. It's Missouri. It's just shoot-me state. I mean, who wants to live in Missouri? Not me. I mean, I live in that state all the time, and I don't want to live in the literal state. Physical state, too. So that's just my thoughts. Fun fact about this house is I built it when I was at school, carpenter school. So each break I would take a break and I'd work on this house. So I have like 7 mini videos of this house, which is annoying to decode. But nonetheless, we got it all worked out. That's what you're seeing right now. So right now I'm just working on one of the planter beds. So hold a second, I need to let my dog up. Come here, Angel. Come here, you're a good girl. Come here, you're a good girl. Come here. And of course she's being a pain in the butt. Come here. Okay, you don't want up? I'm gonna make you come up. Come here. Oh, and right as I try to get out of bed, she comes over and she's like, yeah, I'll come up now. So I had a really hard time with this constraint 4 elevation in the garage. I kept forgetting how to do it, and then I finally remembered how to do it. I mean, I watched so many videos on how to do it that I mastered it, but nope, I had it. So while I was at school, I was learning rafters and stairs. And let me tell you, building an in-game... Hold a second, I need to breathe. I don't know, I'm getting out of breath. Sorry. Building an in-game hip broom is so much easier than building a real-life hip broom. Because you have different angles. You have different cuts. That's just so confusing. For example, common rafters are in a 12 pitch. Not 12 pitch. They're normally a 12-inch run. And let's say if you had a 9-inch pitch. I'd say this house has a 3-inch pitch. Just because it's so low. And the hip rafters have a 17-inch run. And same pitch. I mean, your pitch can be like 9-inch, 3-inch. It can range from anything from like 1 inch to 20 inches. You can be whatever you want. I mean, 20 inches be like a really steep roof. I mean, you basically be like falling off that. I mean, you basically have a straight wall. You have a 20-inch roof, pitch roof. I don't even think you could go up that high. I mean, you could, but oof, that'd be a steep roof. Oh, right here, I was just looking for the column that matched the mailbox, and I couldn't find it. I was so disappointed. And I like the front doors they put on this house. I just feel like this house is having an identity crisis because it's like too modern on the outside, but I like the colors too much to change it. So I don't know what to do about that. Fun fact, if you didn't see that the floor plan of the roof was still there, of like, you could see it in the outline of the flooring. And it's like, looks like, it's like nothing like the current floor plan. So I just thought that was funny. So this house has 4 bedroom. God, I can't talk. Let's see, I think it has 1, 2. Yeah, I think it has like 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, just like the last house. And the people who live here, I don't know how many kids they have, but I do know they're very into partying. They also love throwing parties on their back deck, or like the neighborhood house you go to have barbecues because they have a huge deck and lots of barbecue space, and just a fun house to be around. Fun couple to be around. So that's the couple I imagine living here. I know this dining room is a little bit weird because it's so long, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Here, I'm just adding the chimney. So, I think living in North Carolina would kind of be dope because you have Threadbanger and Sophie Nygaard who live in that state. I really don't know what YouTubers live in Colorado. I mean, I bet there's like a ton, but I just don't watch any of them. But a couple of the YouTubers I do watch for Sims is Into Simulation, Plum Dot, Zen Simmer, and one moment. Sorry, I need to clear my throat. Hold on. I'm still a bit sick, so I just feel like keeping that in. I might edit that out. But new thing is if I'm just silent during my videos, that's because I just don't want to state the obvious. No shade on Into the Simulation, but literally all his voiceovers is stating the obvious. Like right now, this will literally be a line from his video. So right now, I'm just building a wall for the garage, and I'm just adding closets. Like, I won't state the obvious. I mean, sometimes I will, but I try not to. Really hard. If I do, I'm sorry. But I absolutely love Into Simulation. No shade on his commentary or anything. I just think that's funny. And OMG, with these plants, I wish, like, I don't like the random generator. I wish you could just pick a size and put it down so you didn't have to place 20 plants to find the exact plant you want. And something new with this house is I put a, when you think of the word, it's coming to me, just like everything else in life, air conditioner out back. And this weird little space I had between the master suite deck and the big deck. So it's going to be a new thing I'm going to do in my houses and make them a little bit more realistic. I'm not going to go to like electrical and light switch realistic because that's just going to be annoying. That would be like, oh, too much. Like I do put doorbells. I do doorbells because, and let me read a quote that changed my mind. Let me go to, let's see, Around the Sims. The Sims 3 doorbells. So, they said, during my latest gameplay session, I had a lot of Sims visiting other Sims, and I took the same number of pictures of a Sims with animation of ringing a doorbell, but without the doorbell. And after a while, I decided I couldn't last any longer and made a load of doorbells. So that kind of just changed my perspective, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start adding doorbells to each of my houses. Hold a second. And now I can't stop. So I do make good points to add doorbells, but I won't go light switch and light socket crazy because I just feel like that's too much detail. That'd be too annoying because you have to put lights. You probably have to put a socket every few inches, and you guys probably have to put one here and there. Hold a second. Sorry, I'm coughing so much in this video. Like I said, I'm still getting over being sick. I actually did go to work tonight, so that was fun. I was able to make it up the stairs without sounding like I ran like a marathon, which is pretty normal for me with asthma. I know, it sounds weirder than I think it is, saying that not being able to breathe is normal for me. Like, I didn't know I had COVID because not being able to breathe for me was normal with my asthma. So yeah, that's how it affected my entire class last time with COVID, because I didn't know I had COVID because I couldn't breathe. I didn't know till after school, like the day after school, I couldn't taste anything or smell anything. And then I was like, oh shit, I have COVID. And I had it for like 2 or 3 weeks before that. So I had it for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then the week I took off from COVID, for COVID, I was completely fine. So I kind of got a free break. And let me just say about these trees. So the last house I did and this house are going to go side by side, and then there will be a third house based off the same base game house used for these 2 houses next to it. I just have to decide what it's going to look like. So that's why it has the same oak trees in the back, and plus I just really like the oak trees. And the trees up front, pardon me, and the trees up front I had a hard time doing because I didn't want the tree to block the house, but at the same time I wanted the tree to cover the house, so I was having a little hard time trying to figure that out. So that was fun. I just wish there's more shrubs in the game that I was having a really hard time filling the planter beds because I couldn't find, you guys either can get hydrangeas, which are absolutely too large, or you can get those little tiny dandelion plants, which are too small. So it's like, how do you choose? And I've looked up custom content plants, but I can't find anything that suit my needs. So I'll have to do some more sleuthing on that, along with finding the layout for this. And right now I'm just blacking out all those areas that you don't need to see. I don't know, it's kind of stating the obvious, but in case you're just wondering. Oh, and right now I'm just adding a concrete finish to the front porch and the back porch. I didn't really know what the back deck color should be. I didn't know if it should be deck, wood, or if it should be concrete. So I just made it concrete because concrete's so much stronger than wood. Concrete does, it may break. Pardon me. Concrete may break, but at least it doesn't rot. So concrete's stronger than wood. And I really didn't know what the fencing I should put back here because it was just such a weird, as it's not a deck. So I just used the playground fencing, and it's kind of unrealistic because you kind of can just slide underneath it. So I don't know if I really like it. Sorry, I'm really nasally. I'm just all clogged up. But I feel like making this video for you guys because I love you. Even though it's nobody I'm doing this for except myself. So that's fun. Oh, and I tried to place the electrical box here, but it kept going on the higher level and not the lower level. Oh, and I am going to download a water heater and furnace and put it on all my houses too. I just have to do that. Yay, more custom content. Woo! yeah, you can see me trying out all the fences, and I couldn't find one that didn't look as good as the playground fencing. So, that was fun. Yo, doing this in speedboat form, it always looks like I'm doing it faster than I'm actually am. It's like, oh, I wish that was that fast. Like, zip, zip. Oh, you can see in the garage how I have those two fridges in there, and I just imagine, like, this family also likes to go hunting, or they buy a whole cow and they just put it in that fridge and slowly go through it because they have such a large kitchen. They're really into cooking. So, that's what I think about this family. And I need to download, or not download, buy the outdoor stuff or expansion pack. I forget what it is. So I can put more stuff on my back decks, because I don't know what else to put on my back decks besides a chair, a table, and a barbecue. And I want to like have a built-in barbecue with a built-in countertop and all that. So, well, this video is about to come to an end, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and will like, subscribe, and comment, and share if you feel like it. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll come back for another video. Bye!